Well, howdy there, folks, and welcome into today's video. Hope you guys are doing great, as always, out there. Needless to say, yeah, this week is going to be a big week for me financially. Let's just put it that dang way, okay? I have several stocks, and I'm talking super important stocks that I hold that are reporting earnings this week. There's going to be some massive moves, needless to say, for a lot of my stocks out there. And yeah, it's been a busy weekend, and it's going to be even a busier week this week. And so I want to talk about all this and share my perspective, and if some of these stocks tank, and if some of these stocks skyrocket, what I'm planning on doing. So hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, all I ask in return is that you smash that like button, especially for a little weekend video here. I appreciate you guys joining me, okay? So first things first, Tesla. Obviously, this stock is primed for a big move and a huge volume on Monday. Now, I think everybody is pretty much expecting Tesla stock to be down. I don't think I've seen one person expect the stock to be up on Monday after the whole Elon Musk situation. And like, you got to understand, there's also a lot of people that are in Tesla stock now that are in this for a short-term play, right? And if they think the stock has any chance to go down a bunch in the short term, they're usually going to all of a sudden, sell. And so this is a situation now with Tesla stock where, with this whole Elon Musk situation up in the air, expect massive volume on Monday. I'm talking, I wouldn't be surprised if it does 3x to 7x normal volume on Monday. What does that mean for the stock price? I would assume it will be down on Monday. It's just a big question of how far down. And also, do keep in mind that Tesla is one of the craziest stocks you will ever find in the stock market. Not just because it's been a beast, but because this stock, like nothing would surprise me with Tesla stock. I would not be surprised if this stock opens massively down and somehow comes back throughout the day. That's not what I'm expecting. I'm not placing any bets that that's going to happen, but I'm just telling you, Tesla is a different breed. This is a different type of stock, and I've seen it do some of the craziest stuff you've ever seen in your life, okay? I think actually Tuesday is going to be the bigger day for Tesla, because I think if you're looking at Tesla stock price, because I think that's the day when you get to, kind of really feel the vibes of the market, and it's like, is this one really going to keep going down, or is it going to start moving up, okay? So I actually believe Tuesday will be a more important day for where Tesla moves over the next couple months than actually Monday is, believe it or not, okay? So needless to say, right off the bat, yeah, my big dog, Tesla is going to be moving my net worth. And that's just the start of things. Then on Tuesday, after the bell, Winning Resorts reports earnings, okay? Now, obviously, Wynn Resorts, I own this at probably a couple different accounts, but Wynn Resorts, obviously, much smaller position for me than Wynn Resorts. And the next stock we're going to get into after Wynn here is even a bigger position for me, actually massively bigger than this. But Wynn's still important. I can't say it's not important. It's still $145,000 just on my big dog account here. 1,500 shares, okay? Vegas is amazing, okay? The Vegas properties are doing numbers. That's all I'm going to say about that. They're doing numbers, probably, record numbers for those months. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, when it comes to Wynn Resorts, the issue is Macau. Macau is still just in a place where they just don't really have it open the way it should be open right now. You can't really travel there the way you should be able to travel there right now if you live in China or anywhere in the world, right? And so Wynn's in this really tough spot where the Vegas numbers should be insane, super impressive, but at the end of the day, Macau is a massive driver for this business, and it's one of those things. It's like one side you can look at it and be like, well, Macau's horrible right now, so Wynn's a bad stock. On the flip side, you could look at this and say, okay, it's a matter of time before Macau opens back up for real, okay? And all these restrictions get taken off, and Macau starts putting up massive numbers again. It's just a matter of time. And so when that happens, that's obviously a grand bullish thing for Wynn Resorts, okay? And like I said, we know the Vegas properties are extremely busy, and if I recall, just here in November, now it is actually opened up to, I believe folks from Europe can now start to come, and just international folks in general can start to come to Vegas as well. Vegas has been crazy even without any international for the most part. It's just been for the, over the summer and whatnot, it was pretty much just Americans, and, the numbers were the strongest you've ever seen, okay? And so Needless to say, that's a really big one. This is one of those, yeah, if it dropped big, I would be buying the stock. If it drops big, I will also be buying 2024 call options, because there's no doubt Macau is going to, open up fully, in my opinion, in 2022. It's just a question is, does it happen in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter? And so 2024 calls would give me a lot of comfort there. So yeah, if the stock drops majorly, I'll probably buy some shares, but more importantly, I'll likely be buying 2024 call options if this one drops in any meaningful way at all. If I had to say, I would probably say it would probably go up rather than down on earnings, just because of the fact that, Wall Street is more forward-looking than backwards-looking. And it's like, dude, we're just counting down the days until Macau opens back up for real, okay? Now, that's just the baby start, okay? Then we have the chef. Yes, Tattooed Chef is reporting earnings after the bell on Wednesday, all right? So, when it comes to Chef, the stock price has been hit recently, right? It's probably trading at 18-something a share right now, all right? Now, their revenue growth, in my opinion, is going to be amazing. They announced a bunch of deals 2 quarters ago that just started to fill in this past quarter, all right? Second thing is they've gotten some SKU expansion that happened at the very tail end of the quarter. I think guidance should be strong. I think there's a possibility that they project for 2022 numbers, and I think those numbers could even be above analyst expectations. And everything across the board for the chef is phenomenal. We also want more information on the most recent deal. Also, investors are going to be looking at what is going on with the snack category. So basically, Tattooed Chef has said they want to get into nutritional bars, snack items, things like that, and maybe a lot of different healthy choices for the snack category. And so I think a lot of investors are really want to know, okay, are you guys likely going to enter those markets in 1Q, 2Q, 3Q, things like that? And so that's just another one of those factors that we're all going to be listening to on that earnings call. Now, as far as me, when it comes to Tattooed Chef, I own so many of these dang shares. This is just one account, and I own this, stock in probably 3 different accounts. So when it comes to Tattooed Chef, if the stock was to tank back down to 16, which we know the stock goes from 16 to 24 to 24 to 16, 16 to 24, and back and forth. It's done that about 1,000 times now, just in a small history of being a public company. At some point, this stock will break out. We just don't know. If I had to guess, it'll probably be in 2022 at some point. I doubt it's going to be anytime soon. But if this stock drops in any meaningful way, I will be happy to pick up more shares, maybe get up to 52,000 or 54,000 in my big dog account here. Also, if it drops in any meaningful way, and by meaningful way, I'm saying like 16 a share, something like that, I would probably pick up some 2024 calls. Now, 2024 calls for Tattooed Chef is not my most interesting play as far as that goes for 2024 calls. And the reason being is Tattooed Chef's one of those companies that I want to be in for the next 5-10 years. And it's a massive growth company. And when you're dealing with massive growth companies that are, decade type plays, you never know when these stocks are going to move. But when they do move, they move massive. Ask every single company that's been a game-changing company in a growing industry that has massive TAM. And those stocks, when they move, they fly and they don't come back down. Okay? And so, yeah, that's where I'm at with Tattooed Chef there. And happy shareholder. If it goes down, sweet. I'm going to pick up more shares. If it goes up, I'm just going to hold the current shares I have right now when it comes to Chef. The numbers should be extraordinary, okay? Honest Company, HNST. So next stock up here, this one also reports, I believe, after the bell on Wednesday as well, okay? Now, this is a somewhat new buy for me in regards to the Honest Company. This is a stock I am likely, especially if there's any weakness going into earnings, so meaning Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to likely be picking up more and more shares. I might try to get up to 20,000 shares before earnings. Here's why, okay? I feel like, especially with the stock at $9, and especially if it goes to 8s, I feel like there's a higher probability, or there's more risk of this stock going to $11 than going to $7. Now, let's say hypothetically it goes to $7. Sweet, I will load the boat. This is a stock that I wouldn't mind having $500,000 in, okay? So I'm going to try to get up to maybe right before earnings, maybe like $200,000 in this stock. And hey, if it tanks and it tanks down to $7, sweet. I'll add another $200,000 plus in the stock and be ready to rock and roll. Now, let's say it skyrockets up to $11, $12, something like that after earnings. Then I will just hold essentially what I had put in the stock. So I'm going to likely be a big buyer, especially if there's any weakness going into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then hopefully get up to maybe 20,000 shares or so. And then just hold this baby. And like I said, if it goes down to $7, I'll pick up another, I'd pick up probably another 200,000 shares. Not all in one day, but over a course of a period of time. But I would be aggressive adder of this stock. This is one of those that I just love. I love the business model, the products, and this is one of those stocks that I look at and I say, this is just, a decade type play here where they have a decade of growth in front of themselves in a business model that I feel very, very safe in at the end of the day. Recession, no recession, it doesn't matter. This is one of those companies that's just in a prime position. So, yeah, that's all the moves I'm making. That's all what I'm going to do if these stocks, crash, if they go up huge. And needless to say, I have literally millions of dollars at risk this week in a big way because of earnings and because of all this stuff going on. So, yeah, and needless to say, that's not it. Yeah, I mean, look at all these other earnings coming up this week. You got Smile Direct Club, which we didn't even cover here. You have Lemonade. Obviously, AMC gets a ton of attention still. You have PayPal. You got Palantir reporting earnings. Neo, Coinbase, Fubu. I mean, look at these earnings you had this week, guys. This is going to be a massive week. Fiverr could end up moving, Upwork stock for me, right? You have Wish, which is a stock a lot of the retail investors are in. Walt Disney's, Disney's reporting. SoFi, Affirm, Open Door, Beyond Meat. I mean, it's just, it goes on and on and on. Beyond Meat, that's a confusing one. I thought they already reported. But anyways, this is just, you got just a crazy amount of companies. Celsius, this is a super fast growth drink company, massive valuation on it. But that's one of those that a lot of people, TPR is a stock I own in my dividend account, right? We didn't even cover that one. I mean, for me, this is the biggest week of earnings for me. It wasn't last week and the week before when all those big techs were reporting and everybody was all, going crazy. And honestly, not just for me, but I can almost guarantee you every single person watching this, Virgin Galactic, almost every single person still watching this video, by the way, thanks for watching the end. Almost every single person, this is your Super Bowl week right here. This is your Super Bowl week. Much love as always, guys. Don't forget to smash. And, have a great day. Oh, by the way, massive Black Friday sale coming for the private stock group. We haven't done one of those in like 100 years. So check that out. And if you want to get notified as soon as the deal drops, check out pin comment. Much love and have a great day. Peace.